forward, Riquana Williams, was suspended 10 games for domestic violence, leading from an incident that had taken place in December, where where allegedly she was arrested actually in April for assault, burglary, and a battery and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill. Now, these allegations, of course, are very serious, and I love the swift action that the WNBA has taken in this matter. The 10 games, I definitely do feel that it is great that she went ahead with those 10 games, and those 10 games will be served without pay. Now, another great thing about this, and something that I do find that we now have to put in place, especially when it comes to the point that the league is starting to grow, and it is starting to take on more light, we're going to have to start putting these type of policies in place for domestic violence. The WNBA does not have a policy in place, and this 10-game suspension was out of the norm. Now, another thing that also was taking place with domestic violence in the WNBA was there was some allegations by Natasha Howard, and she has been vehemently denied all allegations of there being any domestic violence stated from a post that was made recently over the weekend by her wife, or her ex-wife. Right? And there is some good news actually coming from the WNBA. I want to go ahead and give a shout out today on the 1-year anniversary of Liz Cambai's 53-point game. She has now graced the cover of Slam along with A'ja Wilson. These beautiful girls have been playing so well this year, dominating, sitting in first place right now in the standings, as well as, you heard that A'ja Wilson will be hosting the All-Star game for WNBA right here in Vegas, and she's a captain.
It's amazing that Vegas decided to take on another All-Star game.
I'm after the last one.
But it is the WNBA, so probably only like 40,000 people at max.
I think it's going to be absolutely packed. Because I know there's a ton of people that I know that are going to be coming there, and it's going to be amazing. Because guess what? LeBron himself is even shouting her out about the Slam magazine, and everybody's talking about it. This is not just a great thing for basketball on a whole, but it is a great thing for women. Being on the cover of the Slam magazine, as you know, growing up reading Slam, is like probably one of the greatest things for a basketball player. And to have both of them grace that cover at once, I think it's something that was definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. And initially, when you see it, and take a look at this cover, tell me it's not a great cover.
I mean, it is. It's an amazing cover, but the WNBA just not, I don't know if it's the coverage or what it is about the draw. It's a beautiful game, but I've seen more people at a Trump rally than I've seen at the WNBA game.
But it's growing. And I'm telling you it's growing because I've actually been in the Thomas and Mack. As a matter of fact, when they played in the overtime game, I believe it was, I want to say, because this is one that my daughter went to, and she got home very late because I couldn't go to that game. And it was against the Mystic. She said that game was one of the most exciting games that she's watched. And the place was packed.
The games are great and competitive, and if you're in the fundamentals, even more entertaining to watch as far as that aspect, no doubt. But it just, I don't know, like, they don't get to respect, like, the Women's World Cup. And that's only the national team, too, because women's soccer really isn't that big of a sport either, to be honest.
And I find it to be sad, because the people that's not giving the women their just due are not athletes. I'm gonna be honest. They're not former athletes. They're those athletes that barely made it to high school, and they're now sit home. They're couch athletes, couch coaches, and they'll sit there and say, "Oh well, that girl, she can't do that." But they'll be the same ones to say, "Oh, how could you trade for Boogie Cousins? He's garbage." Really? Even Boogie Cousins on one leg could probably light half of them up, and that's a sad thing. But there was another great thing that happened. Another historic moment took place in the WNBA, and one of my favorites was just passed up. One of my absolute favorite basketball players of all time has just now fallen second on the career double-doubles list for the WNBA. Yes, Lisa Leslie is now second to Sylvia Fowle.
Amazing.
Yes, she is, wow. She had absolutely dominated the game of basketball. Career double-double, 157. Congratulations, Sylvia. Keep on doing your thing. We here at BallCourt definitely do stand behind you.
Okay.
But with the way you're boxing out on rebounds, I guess everybody else stand behind you too.
Do you think that record would be like Candace Parker or somebody?
You would think. But actually, Candace Parker is more of a scorer than just a rebounder.
Right.
Lisa Leslie. I remember watching Lisa Leslie play. I think I was in high school, and it was like, she was like a different kind of player. It was, and back then, LA had Shaq.
Yeah.
LA had Shaq. And it was the most dominating thing. When you saw the purple and gold playing, regardless if it was at the Sparks or if regardless if it was with the Lakers, you knew the center was going to dominate.
Yeah, Michael Cooper coaching, you know.
Yeah, that was a squad, wasn't it? I'm telling you, see? And that's what I'm talking about. The people who miss out on the WNBA has missed out on all that history, missed out on all of that. There's still time. There's still vintage clips that you can watch. There's still time to catch it and get it all back, you know? Now, I kind of want to speed ahead. I don't mean to just jump forward like that, but I want to speed ahead on a different topic here. I want to switch gears. I want to talk about the Drew League. Right now, with Week 7 closing and the pros out there playing, there's a lot of people that we want to talk about, the standouts of Week 7. And first off, the 34-point club. See, all three of these people in Week 7 dropped 34 points for the win against their team. All of them. Not 35, not 36, not minimum of 34. All three dropped 34.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it was amazing. It was Elijah Stewart for MHP. As you can see in the pictures here, doing some big things. You know, he was one of the beasts. And then we had Jerry Blake's. Jerry Blake's dropping 34. I was actually kind of shocked about that one, because even though he, playing for hometown favorites, he was pretty much one of the hometown favorites to drop exactly 34. And I'm watching one game and I'm like, okay. Then I'm like, okay. And then, of course, ATM, Jonathan Gibson, playing for Redemption.
Yeah.
Guess what he did?
34.
34. You know what? I wanted to go to the casino that night and play 34. I was like, I'm going to play 34. Just for them. But congratulations, gentlemen. You did a great thing over there in the Drew League. But you know that them big boys over there is here now. And now that the pros are there, we're going to expect more from you. Either you're going to have to step your game up a little bit, go a little harder, or, Bang City. You know how it goes. Not even. Because you know how it is at the Drew League. If you don't produce at the Drew League, you're not even going to the G League. You're going home. All right. But I also want to talk about someone local guy from here. I brought him up on the show a couple times before. Pierre Jackson. The reason why I want to talk about him, I heard that he pulled up to Rico Hines and was giving them buckets. I'm talking, he gave them everything that he could give them. It was a bang, bang, bang. And at 5'10", he was making people look small. Look, taking them to the hole. Too small. Here's my question. Why isn't Pierre Jackson on the NBA roster? Tell me this. After what he's done in the Drew League, after what he's doing over there at Rico Hines, after what he consistently does, everywhere he goes, he puts up buckets at 5'10". Tell me.
Because of the